These guys have a style which Crawford suits Crawford. He's standing in front of Crawford, letting him throw his punches in, let Crawford dodge some of their shots and cut them back. With me, it's going to be a different story. It's going to be a different fight, different style fight.
Terence Crawford has a way of making elite fighters look like they don't deserve to be in the same ring as him. And if he notices a gap in skill level, he's liable to put you away.
You see the transition right there where he stepped back? I think it's low blow.
Sure, he's getting mainstream attention now, but he's been great for years. Fight after fight, Bud continues to get better and better. And as the competition level increased, so did Crawford's ability. Championship-level fighters were made to look very, very human in comparison to this living legend.
28 right here.
This fight is also
Thundering in. Look at Crawford. Vicious attack to close it.
And one by one, he continued his unbeaten career with maximum style points.
Look at Crawford. Vicious attack.
And even as he moved deeper into his 30s, his technical skill continued to increase. Bud's ability to finish opponents only grew as well.
Another combination. Beautiful work by Crawford. Magnificent accuracy by the champ.
And now, with his multi-divisional legacy set in stone, it's hard to know what it will take to finally beat him, because at this rate, it looks like only Father Time will catch him. Champions who were in the middle of writing their own stories were left looking like amateurs, and when Bud was finished with them, they learned a real lesson about the levels that exist in the boxing ring. Bud never even really breaks a sweat most of the time. Remember, if you want to support the channel, use your hype feature. But how would the veteran Amir Khan respond to the technical prowess of Bud? And if the punches started to land, how long could he realistically hang in there?
Khan's family has long played a huge part in his public life. He's a mainstream celebrity back home, but it is here in the States. That is where he has worked so hard to perfect his craft. He didn't sign the huge promotional contract. He was a tough kid from Omaha who just happened to spar against one Timothy Bradley and got the champ's attention. He got matchmakers' attention that the sport has seen. Some say ever.
Well, if you're looking for the definition of a disastrous round one, that's exactly what happened for Khan.
He'll take the jab away from Khan, but he probably won't see straight right hand. A blazing hand speed and punching power. Underrated punching power.
And it's not just the speed, but it's the arc of the punch. It's the awkwardness of the punch. Again, to a person who has a trained eye in the sport of boxing, that's all bad, but it's all good for Amir Khan.
Moments ago, we saw Khan tripling up that jab.
That's exactly what Khan has to do. He has to out-jab Crawford, because once Crawford starts getting his jab landing, then he's able to set up his combinations.
Oh, he scores a knockdown! Bud Crawford with a first-round knockdown! We have early drama here at MSG. Crawford, another right hand! And Khan is wobbly again! Trying to stay up! End of one! Wow!
For a guy who has historically struggled with his chin, this was not a good look for Amir.
From Crawford.
Yeah, I don't think he's recovered. I think he's slowly recovering, but Terence needs to test him again and not allow him to fully recover. He needs to try to hit him with that same type of shot to get the same type of reaction.
Combination from Khan. Khan puts that right hand so quickly behind that jab with that speed as he lands a right hand. There's a lead right hand from Crawford, and he comes with another sweeping punch as it backs up Khan.
Not getting on his jab right now. Kind of flicking it out there, trying to choose the right opportunities to attack.
It just looked like Crawford's shots were having a far greater effect on their target.
Focus and attentiveness, and there's a 1-2 combination from Khan again.
There it is.
The buzz fighter among the younger generation, now 13-0 with 11 knockouts scored. A knockout in the 5th against former title challenger Edis Tatley. What a night it's already been.
Things were getting genuinely ugly. By round 4, Khan was taking a beating.
His world title fight, I don't know what is from Bomac.
Because Amir Khan, he's still throwing.
There is that right hand. He survived it. That was nasty, wasn't it?
All set up by the body punches from Crawford.
Gets the body, goes upstairs, says that was low, does Khan. Crawford really doesn't care. He's on the attack.
And that right hook, that's the shot that Crawford's trying to
Good body shot by Crawford.
Trying to set the right hook up.
Goes to the body again and then doubles it up with the left hand and goes upstairs as he's back to an orthodox stance now and clubs with a right hand, sweeps across the belt line, looks for glory, lands a left to the body. He has got momentum now, doesn't he?
He smells blood. He's like a shark right now. He knows he's weakening. He's digging him down to the body and landing hard power shots up top. And I'm talking about Crawford.
Tried to shoot the uppercut that time as Khan came forward and opened up. There's a straight right hand from Khan to finish off a wild round.
When round 5 came, you could tell that Bud was totally comfortable in there.
There's 2 different pedigrees, and he's doing the best he can with what he has. It's the best way I can describe it.
Khan says, come forward, Bud, come forward.
Watch the sweeping backhand of Terence Crawford. He's setting it up.
There it is. And there's a looping right as well. Now southpaw. Can he give an angle? 3-punch combination. Probing with the jab, back to orthodox. Probing with the jab, looking for a right hand, possibly to split the guard. Goes with a right uppercut. And there's a 1-2 from Khan. Give him credit. He was down in the first round. He's trying to hang in there. Oh, big left hand from Crawford. Uppercut, right hook, switching back and forth from righty to lefty and having success. This is what Crawford loves. He loves finding the solution and inflicting pain.
Yeah, Khan very hesitant. He can't get inside. You know, Terence Crawford taking half a step back. He sweep with the check hook. He'll catch him with the straight left hand coming in. Just like there. Oh, got caught on the way out.
Lands one. Or Khan lands one, excuse me.
Caught him on the way
out. And now the jab has some success for Amir Khan.
All that's going to do, fellas, is extend the fight a lot longer and allow Terence Crawford to pile up that punishment.
Yes, sir.
There's a right hand from Amir Khan many times. As Crawford stalks here as we come to the end of the round.
And when he finally decided to bring the hammer down, it was confidently done.
Just like that. Did you see the transition right there where he stepped back? I think it's low blow.
This fight's being stopped because of that.
Wait, what?
No, we got more than 4 rounds in books.
Come on now.
Still the WBO welterweight champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford.
Khan's durability was never going to be up to the task, and once again, Bud had shown himself to be a cut above his contemporaries. Kell Brook was up next for Crawford, a man who brought legions of passionate supporters with him to the arena. But in there with Bud, all the support in the world wouldn't help him.
All the lights by Kanye is what he has chosen. It wasn't long ago when Brook was considered one of the most gifted fighters in the world. Shaka Khan. Ain't nobody like Bud Crawford, is there, folks? Guy makes millions upon millions to fight. Kell Brook, we have discussed it, is the naturally bigger man, but Terence Crawford, look at that reach, 74 inches, and look at that last line.
How would Crawford deal with this British boxing legend? That was the question.
Among all the analysis of what could happen in this fight, that gives Kell Brook. He has finished guys, whether it is orthodox or southpaw, but in recent years we have seen plenty of Crawford, mostly in the southpaw stance, and wildly effective in doing so. Here he comes out as a righty. And there is that jab from Kell Brook as he goes to the body against the champ.
Brook jabbing extremely well right now, not just to the head, but as you just saw, also to the body.
There he throws the right hand behind it.
Brook has a brilliant 1-2. It's automatic. It's his favorite combination, but his jab right now is landing.
He just scored with it accurately upstairs against Crawford.
And that's what it's about. It's about breaking the timing and the rhythm of Terence Crawford. And you have to do that with your jab. Set it up. The power hand. which is the right hand for Brook.
Crawford looking to close that gap as he goes southpaw for a moment, doubles up the right-hand jab, and then comes with a left. Good exchange here as he switches back to righty.
In these early stages, you could see Brook carving out some success.
Of Kell Brook and the base he has as well, that foundation with the legs.
And see, what I noticed is that Kell Brook is taking a page out of Egis Kalayaskis. He's being patient. He's waiting. He's looking to counter Crawford. He's trying to get Crawford to commit so he can make him pay.
Jab is giving Crawford a lot of problems right now. You see him thinking.
Fought at this 147-pound limit. He was fighting brilliantly, and then Spence got to him with the power and scored an 11th round TKO with a broken left orbital bone suffered.
You also want to see how Brook takes the shots of Crawford as he starts to land clean, flush shots.
Right now it's a battle of patience. Neither fighter can afford to make a mistake, and as you see, Brook stepped in just a tad bit, and Terence had combinations waiting on him.
Just fired off a right uppercut, did Kell Brook.
Brook has every punch in his arsenal. He has a strong left hook. He also has a straight right hand and a beautiful uppercut. And as you can see, his jab is giving Terence Crawford problems, and Terence goes southpaw.
Crawford switches for one of two reasons. Either he sees something or what he was doing in the right-handed stance wasn't working.
What do you suspect here, Dre?
I think the latter is true. The right-handed stance wasn't working, and he wants to see if he can get something going from the left-handed stance.
Stop. No.
In the middle of round 3, Bud settled in his rhythm, and the energy in the arena changed.
Instead, Carlos Formento is the trainer in the corner of Kell Brook. First time they've ever worked together.
I'll tell you one thing that the southpaw stance has done. It's taken the jab away from Kell Brook. You see he's not landing his jab consistently anymore.
Well, when Crawford turns southpaw, he's not even throwing.
That's what happens. That's what turning southpaw does. But it does allow you to land a right hand like Brook just landed on Crawford right now.
A right hand
Hands free.
can be the best weapon against a southpaw.
That's how Errol Spence had success against Brook. He closed the distance and started to bully Kell Brook. He started to fight him in close. Brook fought back valiantly, but he really didn't have any answers for that.
See Crawford having his moments there.
I see some swelling already. On the right eye of Terence Crawford in the right hand, right down the middle that just lands for Kell Brook.
And there's a right hand from Crawford.
And just like that, things had done a total U-turn. It might have been a slow start, but Bud Crawford had officially arrived.
Brook to have success with his offense. That will put him in a safe position to let his combinations go. Beautiful right hand.
And the champ gets to him.
Get over here.
Just like that.
Get over here.
Terence Bud Crawford hits the
6,
gas.
7, 8.
Like a right hook, right on the money, right on the button. And you see the legs right there of Brook as he wobbled back to that corner. Nice finish up right here, combination from Terence Bud Crawford. You know, sometimes your opponent can do the work for you. As you can see, Kell Brook was moving forward. He shot a jab out there. Crawford timed it over the top with a nice, short, I would say jab, hook, jab, hook type.
That's the first knockdown. Remember, the ropes held him up.
Boom. And you know, that shot wasn't even on the chin. That shot was right on the eye, and it had that type of effect on Kell Brook. That shows you what type of devastating punching power Terence Bud Crawford possesses.
One of the best closers in the game. 27 knockouts in his career. Do we have 28 right here?
This fight is also
thundering in. Look at Crawford. Vicious attack to close it.
No.
And he stares him down.
Okay. No.
with his family here, his wife Isha. Gets that look in his eyes.
At this point, the fight was as good as done because Terence Crawford is one of the best finishers in the game. You can't be hurt like that against Crawford, especially knowing that he had a slow start. He wants to come in here and prove a point and remind everybody why he's atop that list, and that's how you do it. Once again, to your point, Tim, it's not a 3 or 4 round fight. It's a 12-round fight or less. And I wanted to see the reaction from Kell Brook once Terence Crawford landed a clean shot.
Declaring your winner by technical knockout, and still WBO welterweight champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford!
In the end, Kell Brook was truly no match for Bud Crawford. And if you get in there and Crawford senses weakness, good luck making it to the scorecards. How would the icon Showtime Shawn Porter fare against this boxing master? Could he navigate the technical gaps using his experience and grit?
Just a wonderful dad, loyal to North Omaha and his roots. Opened up a boxing academy. Or will this be Crawford's statement night? We find out right now.
Crawford chose to start slow this time, allowing Porter to set the pace early on.
Stepped right to Terence Crawford and threw a combination.
As we thought he would.
Andre Ward and Tim Bradley with me. Joe Tessitore ringside here in Vegas. Andre, there's a distinct work rate pattern to Terence Crawford in welterweight title defenses. He's economical early. He averages 28 punches thrown in the first round of those fights. That's a low number. It's half the usual welterweight output. Do you believe that makes for a grand opportunity for Shawn Porter if he's too economical?
It can, but that's who Terence Crawford is. He's not going to change tonight unless he's forced to change. It creates a sense of urgency in Crawford, which may draw him into a fight instead of a boxing match.
Wait, fight out there. Stop. Break. Step back.
This is what's called controlled aggression by Shawn Porter. Not reckless, controlled. Coming behind the jab, staying disciplined, keeping his balance, not lunging forward, inching closer and closer to Crawford. Crawford kept his composure this whole round. Didn't seem rattled at all. Didn't seem wide-eyed. He's fought in front of big crowds before. He knew Shawn Porter would come forward. It was no surprise to Terence Crawford. Crawford right now, he's calculating the speed, the distance, before he makes any move. Well, he has to with a guy that can hit and has timing.
Porter was certainly aggressive, but he wasn't fighting like a wild man, and he certainly didn't seem intimidated by Bud.
And that's who he's facing tonight. He's facing a southpaw, a guy who fights left-handed, an orthodox fighter, a guy who can box and a guy who can fight, and a guy who can hit. Good shot right there from Shawn Porter.
Shawn Porter responds with the right hand after Crawford threw the right hook.
Those are the surprising combinations that Porter is great at doing. Doesn't matter what position he's in, you got to be cautious and be ready every time he comes in.
Don't punch, step back. Box.
Right hook by Crawford right there got Porter's attention.
Sitting right on top of the orthodox fighter. Porter just able to get away from the uppercut. Good exchange on the inside. Good action here in round two. Crawford lands a right hand. Porter so willing.
Porter got the best of that.
Sure did.
Here come Bud.
Crawford trying to time that backhand for a moment. To the body to finish off an entertaining second round.
It was still competitive coming into round 3, but you could see that Crawford was slowly finding his range.
Second round was something. Porter was 12 of 34. Crawford was 11 of 36.
Bomac is going to have to remind Terence Crawford often to not get into a firefight, but to box. Not sure if Crawford's going to listen. And that could be very dangerous against this guy, Terence Crawford.
There it is.
Good eye, Tim.
Ooh. Bud is coming.
To the body with the right hand goes Porter. Bud saying, you want some of that? You want that kind of exchange? Get that angle where the head comes into play. So there is blood now around the right eye of Shawn Porter. That is not a knockdown.
Doesn't look like much, but Porter had to pick himself off the canvas. That takes some of the energy.
Now they're wrestling against the ropes.
If one thing was becoming clear by round 4, it was that the fans were certainly getting their money's worth with this one.
Ooh. Beautiful, surprising hook right there from Porter.
Coming into this fight, Porter's been cut 11 times. The majority of those cuts have come on the right eye, so there's a lot of scar tissue there. Not surprised that his eye is opened up this early.
It's very noticeable when you're with him. Looks like railroad tracks when you talk to him around that right eye, and now there's blood coming from it.
This is the urgency that I was talking about that Shawn Porter.
Good left hand from Crawford.
Good shot right there to the body. But you see Crawford is not thinking about boxing. He's thinking about fighting.
And then very accurate with the right hand as well. Puts him off balance again, right to the chest.
Accurate. After Terence mitts or throws something like that.
As he bounces and then comes forward with the right hand.
What Crawford is having issues with right now is the sneak attacks from Shawn Porter. They're so explosive and so fast that Crawford doesn't have time to compute what's happening, and before he knows it, he's been hit.
Dynamic fight early on. Fascinating fight early on. The athleticism of Shawn Porter. There's another left hand trying to dig underneath as Porter came forward. Crawford's been trying to test that body a bit.
Crawford's doing the right thing by going down to the body, trying to slow down Porter. Hoping that
lunging with the right hand, he gets out of the way, and all of a sudden Porter goes face first into the neutral corner.
Olay, Tess, olay. Here comes the turn, the pivot.
Short left hand from Crawford as Porter comes out of that position.
How long could these men keep this pace up? Well, round 5 saw them take a bit of a breather, just a little bit.
Double right hand right there from Porter sneaks in.
And here Kenny, his father, saying, Shawn, go left, go left. Right now he's circling right, and that is right into the range and the track of the backhand, the power hand of Terence Crawford. Let's look at Andre Ward's card through 4 rounds, 39-37 Porter.
Tess, I could have easily given Crawford one of those first three rounds. Good shot right there from Porter, but Porter would always do just enough to kind of eke out the round, and Crawford would give up that 1 or 2 blows that would seal the round for Shawn Porter in my book.
I would circle the second round as potentially the round that could swing the other way. Terence covering up as Porter tries to get around that guard. Terence smiles at him and pushes him away.
Doesn't matter that it doesn't hurt. Shawn Porter's piling up points.
That's exactly right, Dre.
Porter right now is fighting the perfect fight. Being athletic, using his hand speed, using volume, roughing up Terence on the inside right now.
Watch your head, guys. Both of you guys.
Changing rhythms.
Wait. Step back. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Now at range, trying to place that left hand right to the body. He does a few times. And then goes on the attack to close out the round, does Terence Bud Crawford.
Anyone who thought that this would be a one-sided fight in either direction was very wrong. This was highly competitive coming up to the halfway point.
Trainer told him.
Not only the judges, but it's allowing Porter to get into a rhythm, to gain confidence. And it's forcing Bud to press because he knows he's behind, at least on my scorecard.
Look at this from Bud
possibly the
Crawford.
official scorecard.
Early on in round 6, as you see the head movement from Porter, but not able to dodge all of it.
Here comes
Porter now comes in. Back and forth they go.
Sean Porter.
Ooh, good body shot right there. Sneak.
He has been able to get that left hand to the body a few times here in the first half of this fight. He's landed 11 body shots, has Bud Crawford.
But if you're Terence Crawford, this is what you wanted. You've been arguably the best fighter in the world, give or take 1 through 3 over the last few years. But individuals, critics, fans, they got questions. And Sean Porter's asking those questions of Terence Crawford tonight. It's a great opportunity for him to answer.
Touch, then power from Crawford. Wide swinging right hand from Porter off the mark. Attempt at the uppercuts from Crawford. Infighting from Porter.
With the opposite hand. Bud is landing, but Porter's taking the play.
On a night he honors marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Scoring this fight can't have been easy because these rounds were tight as can be.
Your hands back, of being in proper position defensively. Round 7.
It's the patience, the athleticism, and sharpness of Porter that's giving problems to Bud.
In that last round, Crawford had a 16-10 connect advantage. Landed 13 power punches. Always willing, right? Hands free, gonna fight. Heard the warning from Celestino Ruiz about leading with the head.
Right now, Sean Porter has fought the perfect fight. A good mix of fighting, probably less than we thought he was going to do, but good boxing, answering at the right time. His defense has been good. We know that one punch can change it for either guy, but so far, so good for Sean Porter.
And a critical word there, the descriptive of mixing it up. There's a right hand from Porter.
He hurt.
He closed the gap and landed a right hand. But that is what Porter said the other day. He said he'll never see anybody as athletic, as sharp, but somebody who mixes it up. You have to mix it up against Terence Crawford.
And this is war for Sean Porter. It's the art of war. Sneak attacks. It's fighting. It's boxing. It's going away when you want me to come forward. It's a little bit of everything that we're seeing right now from Sean Porter. Crawford has more glaring answers or more glaring questions to answer now than he did before the fight started.
Don't punch, step back. Box.
See, the difference is that when Crawford, when he lands these shots on anybody else, they fall. But the difference is Sean Porter hasn't failed. He's not going anywhere.
And for what it's worth, fellas, it looked like Crawford, based on their face, their body language, their energy or lack of energy.
Porter landed that right hand in the 7th round.
Ooh.
And as we come to the bell, an opportunity to check in with Mark Kriegel and Max Kellerman. to 60. Good combination. He catches him coming in. 2-punch combination by Crawford. And so good countering both off the back foot, off the front foot. And now sharpshooting to the head is Crawford. Good start to round number 8 for the champ.
Porter coming in behind the jab. I don't understand what a swing round is, meaning it literally could go either way.
And it happens often at this level, Trey, right? At this elite level.
Those little shots right there from Shawn Porter are bothersome, and if they hit you right, they can hurt.
Yeah, but again,
Here, Terence actually talking to Shawn about the headbutt right there. It's that pop jab right off the hip from Porter. Ooh. Just missing with the left hand as Porter came in.
Terence has to watch that body language, because inside he'll turn, he'll do certain things that looks like Shawn Porter is in control and he's bullying.
Lead right hand from Porter. And another one.
Good shot.
various right hands. Porter's doing exactly what his father told him. Ooh, that body shot right there.
Wow.
Oh,
what a good thought from Crawford.
Yeah, that was a body shot, but that was an overhand right from Shawn Porter that definitely got Terence Crawford's attention.
Each man having success. Porter with a couple of right hands. Crawford comes back with the left to the body, as he has done a few times. Goes with it again.
That's been missing from Crawford, the jab. He hasn't been on his jab.
He's only landed 21% to this point.
Porter's looking for the overhand right. He's looking to slip in behind the jab.
He found it in the last round. There's a double jab from Crawford.
What Kenny Porter is asking his son Shawn Porter for is separation.
Check hook again from the southpaw.
The fight is close, it's tight. Where's the separation? Raise your game. That's what he's asking for.
Olay.
Crawford able to roll out to the left. Body shot from Porter. Crawford comes back jabbing.
Nice little sneaky body shot from Crawford in the inside right there on the right side of Porter.
He's landed 23 body punches to this point with a minute to go in round 9.
Looks like Porter wants to take a round off and Crawford needs to take advantage.
Left hand to the body again and again. Lead left hand from Crawford.
Porter resorting back to his old ways, lunging forward, coming behind the jab, lunging forward, put his head down, boom. Crawford meets him with a nice short uppercut on the inside.
As Porter keeps taking those steps forward.
Ooh.
Going underneath with the left hand to the body.
Told you, Sean Porter makes too many mistakes lunging forward like that. Boom, hit with an uppercut. Terence stepped right to the side, created an angle for himself, avoided those punches. Step back, double step back. There you go.
And then the end of the fight. Seeing what could be behind that jab. There's a combination. There's a lead left hand. Porter looks good on his feet, but not coming forward and firing at Crawford for the moment. There's the overhand right, and another combination. Beautiful work by Crawford. Magnificent accuracy by the champ. He does damage. Kenny's on the apron, and he's stopping the fight. His father says it's over. Terence Crawford has just stopped Sean Porter. And watch this combination, Dre.
Well, you see Crawford doing what he does best, finish. He got that right hook in there. Not a shot he really landed thus far up until this point. It's a heavy, heavy shot for any fighter to take, especially this late in the fight. Here we see a half step back. Boom, that's his signature shot that Terence lands. He missed that, but he came back with the right hook, and it landed flush. Down goes Sean Porter, and I think Kenny Porter stopped the fight, not necessarily because of what happened, but what was to come. Terence Crawford is the best finisher in the game, and he knew that it wasn't going to get any better for Sean Porter, especially if Sean wasn't himself and was dazed in the head and tried to keep off a guy like Terence Crawford.
Hey, you wanted to do, yes. Step back a little. Give me your glove. Give me your glove. Give me your glove.
Kenny was already up on the apron.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 21 seconds in round number 10. A referee in charge, Celestino Ruiz, stops the contest upon request of the corner. He is the winner by way of technical knockout and still the undefeated WBO welterweight champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford.
Yet another clear display of Bud's prowess, another slice of proof that he was truly on another level. And with that, Bud added another famous scalp to his collection. But what do you think of Terence Bud Crawford? And where does he fall on your own personal pound-for-pound list?